What's up, beautiful people? Guess what? Your boy just turned 30, baby! Yeah! As I'm recording this right now, I just got back from celebrating my birthday in Jersey with my family. Originally, I wanted to do it up big and wow out and have all these lights and go out, all these other things, but family's really important to me, and this is a big year. And I was like, you know what, let me just spend it with my family. I'm sure they'll want to spend it with me. It's important to them too. And they're my original day ones. And so I went over there to Jersey, spent it, cut the cake with the family, and it was one of the best times ever. We laughed, we sang at the top of our lungs. I got some awesome gifts like this one right here. Okay, so I still got some practicing to do. But somebody actually very smart recommended I do this video. That now that I'm 30, I do a nice little reflection, look back over the years and all the lessons that I've learned. And one in particular really stuck out. And this is one from my dad. He would always say, he would be like, Junior, let me tell you something. And that's how you know he was about to drop a nugget. He would be like, Junior, let me tell you something. I never failed. I only learned. And at the time, I got it intellectually, but I never really got it on the inside, you know what I mean? And because myself growing up, man, I would beat myself up. I'm such a perfectionist. I have this expectation that I got to get everything right the first time. But the problem with that is that what it did, it created this expectation that I was forced to get it right, and if I don't, I'm automatically a failure at life as a person. And that was very crippling. I couldn't do nothing. Stuff wasn't fun anymore. What I kept forgetting is that what I didn't realize is that whenever I'm doing something new, I'm actually learning. One example that hit me was a baby. You've seen a baby learn how to walk. It falls down, it gets up, it stumbles, it wobbles, kind of like a little drunk person. Is actually pretty hilarious and cute. But when they're falling down, they don't think to themselves, well, this walking stuff just ain't for me. I'm just not a walker. I'm just gonna crawl everywhere. Nah, they're not thinking that. They're thinking to themselves like, hey, I'm learning something new. I've never done this before. And you see them laughing all the time. It's actually fun for them. And we've forgotten how to do that as adults. And when we get older, we think to ourselves like, oh, I'm an adult. I'm supposed to get everything right and learn it quickly. But that's not the case at all. See, it doesn't matter whether you're 5, 15, 30, 50, 90, it doesn't matter. If you've never done something before, if you're in a position that you've never been in, it's just illogical, it's unrealistic to expect yourself to get it right the first time. By definition, if you're failing, you're actually taking part in a process called learning, which is made up of trial and error, meaning you have to mess up in order to learn what to do, because then you won't have any reference point. One of my favorite quotes is, success comes from good decisions. Good decisions come from experience. Experience comes from bad decisions. So you have to fail in order to be great. If I were to give myself advice and talk to my younger self, I would say, homeboy, go and fail. You're not failing enough. Fail faster, fail harder. I remember one time, one of the biggest I consider failures so far is the day I got fired. I came out of nowhere, and I can't tell you how much of a failure I felt like. I was the oldest of the family, the firstborn, so I had this image in my head of being perfect, of doing everything right, and always, having my stuff together. But when I came home, and I had to be like, I got fired. Actually, I didn't go home right after. I postponed going home. I wandered around, trying just to make sense of it all. And when I got home, I told my family I got fired, and I felt like the biggest failure, like the biggest letdown. And what I ended up learning, though, from that specific experience was to not leave your destiny in somebody else's hand. That you alone have to be responsible for your own destiny. But what about you? What about you, beautiful people? I want to make it simple for you, right? Check it out, right? I want to give you 4 quick ways. Then I'm going to let you go. 4 quick ways so you never fail. Are you ready? Take out your pen and paper. Here we go. It goes like this. 1. Whenever you're about to do something new, I want you to get used to saying, I'm about to learn how to do this. Because when you do that, you already release the pressure of having to get it right the first time. And what you do in your mind is that you put yourself in a space where you get to play like a little kid. Just like the little kid that's learning how to walk, you have room for error. There's no pressures. You're learning. You're playing. You get to have fun. And in the process, you may get a better outcome than you originally intended. 2, after the event, I want you to look at what happened and ask yourself this question. What was missing? Or what could I have done better? When you ask yourself, what could I have done better? You simultaneously give yourself credit for the right things that you did, and you also direct your brain to the future. You have your brain looking for the next scenario and what you can try again. And it focuses on the positive, on what you want to happen. Number 3, have the awareness to recognize when you're in the same position. See, a lot of people, they run into the same problems over and over and over and over again. And they ask themselves, why does this keep happening to me? That's because the universe, God, life is giving you another opportunity to learn. So the important thing is to recognize when you're in the same position as before. And when you are in that position, remember the things you could have done better and implement it and do it. See the results you get. Number 4. That's 8. 4. Last but certainly not least, and probably the most important one, is be kind to yourself. I know you're your worst critic because I'm mine. Alright? No one's gonna say anything worse than what we say to ourselves. I mean, imagine yourself, treat yourself as you would like your little kid. Let's say you have a little son, a little daughter. If they mess up, you wouldn't be like, you suck, just quit, just give up that life. No, of course not. You tell the little one, hey, scrape your knees, we're good. Yep, let's try again, you still got it. So treat yourself with the same love and the same compassion as you would a little one. It goes a really long way. And you do all those 4 things, my friend, and I'm telling you right now, you are never gonna fail a day in your life. Because now looking back at all these 30 plus years, looking at all the things I'm able to do now, all the things that I've come to experience, it all came because at one point or another, I messed up. I failed. So go ahead and do it. Go out there and fail. No matter of fact, I stand corrected. Go out there and learn.